Hello everybody, My Vegan Life here, and today I'm going to be doing my other half of my carrot cake. The reason because I did it yesterday, I was doing a video and what happened was my computer was playing up and it kept buffering, so I'd already done all the cake and I put it in the oven. It was already cooking, so I couldn't repeat the video again. So today I need to do the second half of the cake. This is what the first half of the cake looks like. I've made a bit of a mistake, but it is my first time at making this vegan carrot cake and it's my own recipe. It's a bit small down this side, but I don't know if it's the flour I've used, because I'm choosing to use self-raising. I don't know if it's that, but I did put bicarbonate of soda and baking powder in it, so I don't know. But I'm using self-raising, but you can use all-purpose flour, which is plain, but I've chosen to do my own recipe and improvise. That's how I'm making it my own recipe. Okay, but this smells wonderful and it is moist. So that's my one half, and I've used an 8-inch cake tin with a loose bottom so I can get the cake out easily. So yeah, so I'm doing my second half, as I say, and I'm going to show you now what I put in the ingredients. Hopefully this is going to be okay today, this video. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm just going to point my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get started. Right, I've already done I'm using, instead of oil for my cake, I'm using apple sauce. So what I've done is I have already prepared the apple sauce. I've used 3 cooking apples in each of the cakes, because you have to do 2, and I'll be making my own vegan buttercream and also the topping, the frosting, the cream cheese frosting of my own version. So yeah, if you can't get any cooking apples, use Granny Smith. That's what I would advise. So I've done 3 cooking apples, and I've put some lemon juice on them to stop them from browning while I was cutting them up, and then I've added some filtered water into the pan, and then I've put it on to boil and it's softened the apples. Now I'm going to put my sauce into, well, my apples into my NutriBullet, ready to blend down. Let me just get a spoon. Okay, and I'm putting that into my NutriBullet container. I'm not using any eggs. This is instead of oil, and instead of eggs you can use ground flaxseed and prepare that, but I haven't chose to, but I might try that another time. Okay, I'll just put the lid on. Okay, and then I'm going to put it into my NutriBullet. Excuse the noise for a moment. Okay, that's all that needs. Okay, I'm going to That hissing is because it's still slightly warm, but that's normal. Okay, I'll put that into my mixing bowl and scrape out all of the apple sauce. Okay, right, now I'm going to put my sugar in as well. I'm using 40 grams of golden granulated sugar. I'm choosing to use granulated. And it is natural unrefined Billington's golden granulated sugar. So I'll just weigh this out now, and I want 40 grams. Oh, that's too much. I need to oh dear, getting carried away there. Okay. $40 grams, I said. It's thereabouts. I'm going to use this. Oh, there's still scraping, but it's not as bad. Okay. Remember, this applesauce is instead of using oil. Okay. Right, I've stirred that all now. Okay, next I'm going to add, I'm going to cross this off so I know where I've got to. Okay, next I'm going to add my self-raising flour. I'm going to be using 200 grams of self-raising. Ooh, a bit too much there. That's thereabouts. Okay, so I'm just going to get a sieve. And I'm going to sift this in gradually. So that's 200 grams of self-raising flour, and I'm going to sift it in gradually and stir. I did it quite a bit different to this yesterday. I didn't have a sieve yesterday. I've had to go out and get one today. I ended up putting the I suppose either way, but I'm finding this way of doing it, sifting it, much easier actually. This is much easier doing it this way first, sifting it. This might make it different as well. I'm glad I went out and got that sieve. I used to own one, but it got damaged, so okay. Okay, put some more in. As I say, this is a lot better. Okay, just keep mixing and stirring until you've done all of your ingredients together. And if it gets a bit dry before adding your carrots, because I'm doing a carrot cake, what I do suggest is, and I am going to put that into my cake, add some soy milk or oat milk, or almond milk you could add, because this is a vegan recipe. Oh, this is a lot better, this is, doing it this way, instead of pouring the flour in and then the applesauce, but doing it the other way. That's making a nice cake mixture now. But as I say, this is my own recipe. It was my first time for making a carrot cake. Okay, I'm just going to add the last of the flour in now. And just stir that in. It is getting a bit drier now, so I may add my milk in now. Let's just see, just mix it a bit more. Yeah, it is getting a bit drier. It's turning almost into bread. Right. I'm going to add, yeah, but then it might go, try it. Actually, that's looking okay, but no, I am going to still add some milk to it. Make sure the flour's off. I haven't got any parchment paper, baking paper I should say, so to line my tin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grease it with, yeah, it's only for greasing. I'm going to grease it with some oil on a kitchen towel, because I've got no pastry brush yet. I should have bought one this morning, but never mind. Okay, now I've added that, I'm going to add my baking powder. Now it could be I didn't put enough baking powder in, but I'm going to use, I'm going to change this slightly, and I'm going to use I'm going to use, I was only using half a teaspoon of baking powder yesterday, but I'm going to switch that up now. Obviously it will get hidden and it's my first time, but I will do 2 next time. But I'm going to, it'll be alright once I put the buttercream in and put the frosting on. Don't like the way it's gone down at one side, but probably I'm going to just up it to 1.5 baking powder. I'm using, so I'm putting the baking powder in now. I'm using my spoons I bought in a set from Asda. So that's 1.5, and then my bicarbonate of soda. I didn't sift it. I'm going to stick in 1/2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And my nutmeg, I'm going to be using for the nutmeg 1/2 teaspoon of the nutmeg. And then 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. You can put ginger in, but I choose not to. And then I'm just going to stir that in. Okay, and that's my cinnamon and nutmeg added. And now I'm going to and I've added my bicarbonate of soda and also my baking powder, and I've added the self-raising flour in. Okay, I'm now going to add my 50 grams of raisins. And add those to the mix. You could add cranberries as well. I'm not adding my walnuts at the moment. I will add those to the topping. Okay, just mixing those raisins in. Okay, and now I need to add my carrots. As I said, for my carrots, which I've already grated, I am going to use, I've said use a small bag of carrots. That means for both cakes. I'm going to add those in a bit at a time. Stir that in. It does help to prepare some of the ingredients beforehand and then store it in the fridge until you're ready to do your cake. Stir that in again, and I will be adding the milk in a minute. Just continue to add all of your carrots. Oh, cling film fell off. And continue to mix the carrots, adding them a bit at a time till you've added all the required amount in. Actually, that might be enough carrots in there. Just add another one and then I'll use the rest. Shall I add them all in? No, I'm going to add all of them in. I think I put this as much of this in yesterday as I did with it. So we'll just mix that now. This should make it lovely and moist with the carrots now, so I've added that amount in. But as I say, I added a small bag of carrots for both, to make the two cakes, I should say. So don't go out buying another bag of carrots, there's no need. Equal it out between the two layers. Okay, that's all of my cake mixture mixed together. I'm just going to now add the milk, and I'm choosing to put measure out 1/4 pint of soya milk, or as I say, you can use almond milk or oat milk, and just add it a bit at a time. If there is too much, then don't overdo it. But I'm going to say 1/4 pint, and I'm going to add just a bit at a time and just see where we get to, so I can get the right consistency as I got it yesterday. Okay, it's nearly there. Add a bit more. Just add it in a bit at a time so you're not overdoing it. Just make sure it's all mixed together. Okay. This will make it light and moist. Try not to overdo it though, but as I say, this is just for, because I don't know, because I've made it, this is my first time for making it, so I don't want to overdo it with the milk. Okay, I think it's getting there, folks, so where am I down to on the milk? Okay, I've only used 2 fluid ounces. So if we say, okay, 2 fluid ounces of soy milk, that's enough. Okay, I'm going to tip that back in. So yeah, okay, that puts it about right actually. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now that is all mixed. Now the only thing that I've got to do now is set my oven to 180 degrees because it's a fan assisted oven. Okay, so now I'm just going to close my oven to 40 minutes. Okay, so please don't, I'm just going to grease up my tin now using some kitchen paper because I haven't got a pastry brush. I should really line the tin with some parchment paper or greaseproof paper, but I haven't got any, so, or baking paper I should say. I'm just going to grease that, lightly grease it. That's the only oil that's going into this, because as I say, I've used apple sauce. Okay, and now I'm going to just pour my mixture into my cake tin, and that's my second half of my cake. Okay, let's give that a shake so it's even. Perhaps that may help to level it out as well, because yesterday I didn't level it out properly. Okay, I'm just letting my cooker heat up now. Yes, I would say 35 to 40 minutes, and we'll see how that goes. On that temperature. Okay, just going to tilt my camera up now. I hope you liked today's video, and please come and join me on another video next time where I'll be making the filling and also the topping for my carrot cake. And I'll also be showing you the end result of the cake. Okay, so if you like today's video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now. Take care.